what's going on, guys? John English here, John English Technical Services, coming at you with another little update video. Hey, so I'm out here mapping. We got the Hivemapper LTE, that's the B on the right, and then we have a spare iPhone from a while ago. It's like I don't know, like a 10. I think it's a 10s. Anyway, 10s Max or something like that. But this guy, it's just a backup. And right now we're mapping with Natix on this one. Some people call it Natix. I think it's pronounced Natix, but that's just me. But anyways, right now, I don't know if you're familiar with Natix, but if you're not, this is just a little bit of a tip video. I'm just going to talk a little bit about like how to maximize your rewards, and you know, without doing a whole lot of demonstration or anything like that. But essentially, with Natix, you can do what's called, I think it's like Nitro Boost or something, or anyway, it's like there's like a reward structure where if you enable it, it gives you 4x the rewards. And so the cool thing about that, if you're driving a lot, you want to take advantage of that because it lasts for about 10 days. And if you don't drive in those 10 days, I'm not really sure if it serves any benefit, to be honest. I'm not quite familiar with all the tokenomics of Natix. I just remember a while ago, like I enabled it and then I didn't drive, and I felt like the rewards were they fell flat. So I'm not sure if you have to drive every single day in that 10-day window, but it definitely would benefit you if you did. So if you have better insight and you want to make a comment down below after this video, you know, feel free, you know, share your insights with the public here, with everybody else. I'm not an expert by any means on any of these things, but I do have a little bit of experience in tech and computers and now crypto for quite some time. But DeepIn is what this is called. This is technically DeepIn, and Natix is a token on the Solana blockchain as well as Hivemapper. So both of these complement each other pretty well, and they both do like event recognition. So with the Hivemapper B, you used to have, when we were on the HDC model with the Hivemapper, you used to have to tell the app, like, okay, I just saw construction, or, you know, some sort of event. You'd tell your app that, you know, I just saw this. Well, now with the new Bs, you don't have to do that. The AI generated instances are really, really accurate, and it gives you the bonus. They call it a foundation bonus, I believe, but it's like a little extra reward that comes to your unit because you went through a construction site or a zone where there was some activity. And the Natix is pretty cool too, where like right now I have 128 instances of detections, they call it. And so anytime you drive by like a sign or something of use to the Natix network, it racks up another point. And so, you know, it may take a second for it to display it, but that's what I've noticed. I'll drive by like a street sign or something, and then it'll actively detect it. And so, I don't know, Natix is pretty cool because you don't have to buy a unit. You don't have to get like a camera or a third party, you know, whatever. You can just use your phone. The only downside is that it is dedicated while you're driving to that. So this phone is useless right now. I mean, I could use their navigation system, which I've done before. It's actually pretty decent. And you can get the dash cam enabled by hitting this button right here. You can hit the dash cam, and now it's enabled. And then the display right here, if you want to do that, yeah, sure, turn on. And so that makes, you know, this could become dangerous if you're driving and you're watching your screen. So I don't recommend doing that. You know, you always want to keep your eyes you know, hands on the road, or hands on the wheel, eyes on the road. And yeah, you gotta pay attention to what you're doing. You know, you gotta have your 10 and 2. So anyway, guys, that's kind of my little update. You know, Nitro Boost is very important if you're doing Natix, and it can definitely earn more rewards. So if you like this stuff, you know, hit the like, you know, subscribe, do all those cool YouTube things. I'm not gonna tell you, you know, what to do with your life, but you know, it's kind of fun making videos every now and then, and getting that feedback. Like if you make a comment on this and you know more about Natix than I do, please share. I'm not trying to be in competition with anybody, you know, except for myself. So hope you guys are doing well, stay safe, and God bless.